Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of Monumental. And in today's episode we are going to the border of Cheshire and we are going to take a look at the amazing Thelwall Viaduct, which spans the Manchester Ship Canal on the M6. Hello there, and today the sun is not out, unfortunately, but we'll press on regardless. And you know on Monumental how much we love a viaduct or a bridge or something like that. And this particular one we're going to see, I'm sure everybody has flown straight over the top of that and not even give it a glance. It's fairly high. There's two of them, and I'd like to actually see what they look like from underneath. So that's what we're off to go and see. Oh, it's alright, it's a bit muddy here, it's a bridleway. We're off to see the Thelwall Viaduct. Now, the Thelwall is on the M6. I'm sure some of you know it as you're going up towards Warrington, that sort of neck of the woods. But it's a fair old structure. Now, Thelwell, the viaduct itself, is in history, is actually home, or was home, to one of the UK's worst motorway crashes, pile-ups. I'll tell you more about that later. Anyway, we're off to see it. As we all know, the Thelwall Viaduct was built over the Manchester Ship Canal. So this is a nice sort of greenway area which sits along the Ship Canal, but also leads us on a footpath up to Thelwell Viaduct itself. So we've found the Ship Canal, that's to the left of me, and we are sort of travelling down this greenway now that runs to the side of it. To the left, it's so overgrown I can't even see this canal. Finally we can see the Ship Canal. I mean, they call it a canal, but wouldn't you say it's more like a river? While the noise is increasing, the more nearer I get to this viaduct, and I can just about sort of quick glimpses of it, but I can certainly hear it. So there's our first sort of close-up glimpse of it. There she is, the Thelwall Viaduct. So, there were two bridges here. One was built in 1996 and one was built in 1966. I think this was the first one, this one on this side. So just think that road used to just carry the entire thing all the way through. So here we are under the Thelwall. And just like the Avonmouth Bridge, you can start to see the concrete there. So, you know, the old thing's showing its age now. Like I say, it was built in 1966. But check it out. This thing is absolutely massive. I mean, look at those pillars. I mean, they actually are hollow. So it looks like you've got the smaller pillars leading up, then you've got these bigger ones, and then the big pier that's there. It's pretty awesome, really. So here we have the other bridge. Now you can see this is a more simplistic design, and it shows how technology has come on over the years. So if we have a look at the old bridge, you can see that it's actually got a concrete pillar support going across, and the actual steel frames are dropped on that. Whereas this one, this newer one, it's more of a seamless operation. So the actual bridge pillars actually sit in between the cross members of the bridge, but still reinforced steel as well, same sort of construction, it doesn't leave you. So here we go. So here's the other bridge pier to the other bridge. Look, the new bridge, 1996. So we should hopefully be able to get up onto that with any luck. It does look quite a long way. Well, it does look like you can. Might have to some jiggery pokery on it, but it seems a long way up. But you know what it's like. And here we have the huge concrete base that this one is stuck on. Look at that. So we can see now what we've got here. So we've got the new bridge here, and you can see they've got these huge battering rams here that when the ships actually come through, at least it doesn't damage them. But you can see they are huge. I suppose you've got to protect this structure, haven't you? And there you go, you can see they're piled into the ground there.
The Thelwall Viaduct is located on the M6 motorway between junctions 20 and 21 near Lymm in Cheshire. The viaduct was built to allow tall ships to pass underneath the motorway on the Manchester Ship Canal. Building the viaduct was started in September 1959 and it was completed by the 29th of July 1963, 2 months later than planned. It actually featured a 4-lane motorway at that stage. The 1963 viaduct was built out of a steel composite girder structure, and that was measuring on over 1,345.4 metres in length, and it had a height from the water level of the Manchester Ship Canal of 28.3 metres, and it was constructed by Leonard Fairclough of the Fairclough construction fame. Just after 8 years after the bridge was opened, tragedy struck with a mass pileup caused by fog. Over 200 cars and lorries were involved. 10 people sadly lost their lives and 70 were seriously injured. At the time, this was said to be one of the worst accidents on UK roads ever recorded. By the mid to late 1980s, it was very clear that this bridge could not cope with the amount of traffic it was receiving, so plans were afoot in the late 80s to create a new viaduct right next to the original one, adding another additional 4 lanes. So in 1992, £52.5 million was allocated and another bridge was built by Wolverhampton-based Tarmac Construction. It was opened in December 96, and this created an additional 4 lanes, bringing the total lanes over this viaduct to 8. The height of the viaduct was slightly higher, and this caused a problem with winds. So from time to time the viaduct is closed due to high winds, and it's always been an issue. But the low-lying fog issue was solved with the demolition of many of the factories that were causing this pea soup type smog that was causing visibility issues in that particular area. And every day people will speed over the top of that motorway and not think about the mighty structure that they are literally driving over.
So we'll say goodbye to the Thelwall Viaduct, and what a visit that's been. I mean, it's well, what can I say? I'm speechless. The word monumental springs to mind. It is epic. It is such a big piece of engineering, and it's nice to get up close and personal with these. And the thing about Monumental is there's stuff here that's not going to be to everyone's taste, but if you're into old Roman stuff, then maybe, you know, there's something on here for you, or engineering, whatever, it's perfect for you. But we'll keep bringing you the locations as long as you keep watching, and it's really important, guys, that you like and subscribe. Just pop a like on the video and subscribe, and then you'll know when I'm whacking out another video on Monumental. Until then, guys, have a good one. Speak to you soon.